let's talk about the managerial situation. As I said, the elephant in the room, that is Liam Manning. Wow. So let's give you a bit of a timeline then. Liam Manning was first reported to be, well, kind of interested in the job on what would have been, oh, I can't remember what day, a few days ago, three
That
days ago, 3 days ago. So on the second, he was no 4 days ago. That would be 4 days ago on the second, 2nd of November. Liam Manning was one of the names that was going to be considered to be, to just being considered to take over Bristol City. That was from the Bristol City Live. At that point, nothing was decided. Nothing was kind of, they're still considering options, and it's not just the EFL, a lot abroad as well. But it kind of felt like it was going to brew to a point. Something was going to have to happen this week, and it looks like we found a conclusion. And looks like it will be Liam Manning as well. So today, first Rob Dorset came out saying that Liam Manning is set to be announced as Bristol City manager within the next 48 hours or so. And then Bristol City Live came out saying the same thing. Basically, they were closing in on Liam Manning as the new head coach. So Rob Dorset, he said, Liam Manning expected to be confirmed as Bristol City head coach in the next 48 hours. Yada yada yada. Second in League One, Bristol City's job too tempting for him. Oh, that's nice to read. Agreement now between the two clubs over compensation. So there is an agreement, and he fits the bill. Young process coach, head coach. Your initial reaction when you read the news on Twitter or wherever you did, your first thoughts, what were they?
I mean, it was brewing for a bit, like you said, but I am happy that we've decided to pursue on this kind of coach role instead of more of a managerial type. And he is, like renowned. He's done a good job with Oxford so far this season. I think he's got a buy-off clause or something like that, which I read that we're going to trigger to use. But no, initial thoughts is good. I think he will fit in well, and hopefully we can play a good style of football. Obviously, we had that Frank Lampard rumours. There was kind of split reaction. I mean, I think people just got carried away because of the big name. He obviously did do well with Derby, but I don't think he would have been the perfect fit. Personally, I was looking at Luke Williams. He doesn't obviously he is in the League Two side right now. League One.
Can I just say very quickly, Luke Williams, I would have advocated for him as well. The only problem with Williams is I don't care he works in League Two. My only problems with him was that apparently it's his kind of style of football takes a lot of time to kind of implement and integrate. Because it's a bit like Liam Manning, where it's quick, where it's possession based and high pressing and all that. But Luke Williams is a lot more slower. He worked under Russ Martin at Swansea, and that will tell you a lot. And if you know anything about Russ Martin's side, it's very, very slow. And I've watched them twice at Bristol City. He's so tediously slow, and it's not great at times. It can be frustrating to watch. So maybe Liam Manning's a bit more fast, direct.
Yeah. But looking at all the options, there were a few other names, but I think maybe it might be a bit of a split reaction, but I think the majority of fans will I think we should just go in and back the manager straight away. Might need a bit of time to settle in, and we can't get on the back of him already and slaughter him, even if we lose straight away. But it's good that we're getting it now before the international break, especially. I think if he's announced, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe he'll come and watch because he's actually he did undergo training with Oxford this morning, and they have an EFL trophy match tomorrow evening, Tuesday night, against Chelsea under 21s. So he might be there, but he could leave already by Tuesday morning. But I reckon he can maybe watch the game from the stands on Saturday, and then he'll have the 2 week break to settle with the team and get to know everyone, which will be good. Comes at a decent time.
Okay, so his career trajectory was West Ham under 21s from 2018 to 2019, I think, maybe. Or, sorry, West Ham under 23s from 2015 to 2019. Then it was Lommel SK from 2020 to 2021 in the Belgian league. So he was manager there for 28 games. Had a decent record, 1.61 points per game. 14 wins, 11 losses, 3 draws over in Belgium. Then he left for MK Dons in League One in England. So his first English job. He got them into the playoff semi-final, where this is the MK Dons side that had Scott Twine, Harry Darling, so it was really good. Really good MK Dons side. And had a lot of, star quality in there. The season after that was a bit disastrous when they sold Twine, they sold Darling to the Championship and didn't really replace them with adequate quality. And that led to a spiral, and that led to them now being in League Two. So, make of that what you will. And long after Manning went, they were in League Two as well. So they couldn't really save themselves either. And now he's at Oxford. So last season he was appointed Oxford manager. They were in a complete mess when he was appointed. They had some really tough fixtures to come. They were in a proper relegation battle, and he guided them to safety with some, as I said, proper tough fixtures as well. And then this season they've started brilliantly and have been magnificent so far. And they sit second in League One. 32 points, 15 games, if I can recall correctly. 3 losses, two draws, 10 wins. I think this would be a really good appointment, in all honesty. I'd be very, very happy with this. His style of football is possession based, is definitely, possession based, and definitely is, high pressing, but it's not tedious, and it's not slow, and it's not boring sometimes, as some people may say, and it's not, walking pace and trying to build up really, really small patterns of play all over the pitch. It's quite fast. It's a bit direct at times. It can be direct, and I think that's good. I think I think that flexibility is good. I think that's needed in the Championship in particular, when you come up against, different teams who are going to be battling for literally anything. Teams at the bottom are going to be quite direct, and teams at the top are going to be, really just really possession based, and probably going to outpossess you for a lot of it. So I think that flexibility is good, and I think this is going to be a really, really good appointment, in all honesty. Maybe not right now, as in for this season. I think we might need to give him that bedding in time. I think we need to we might have to sacrifice the season just to say, you know what, have the season, bed in, just kind of give your style of play a go. And then next season is probably the season where we're expecting to challenge. Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, but I feel like we always say that, and then we kind of trust the process, and we get to this place where this is the season where we push up last year of his contract, whatever, and then it never fully works. But we'll see. I do agree with you, though. I mean, I'm not expecting like us to go on like a 20-game unbeaten streak and then find ourselves in the top 6 straight away. But no, I do agree. I think it'll be a good signing, and I'm excited to see how we change and how we play, what changes he'll make, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, just when we're talking about MK Dons and stuff, just made me realize how brutal the EFL is, and the fine margins with like just getting relegated by 1 point, and then that kind of could depict the next 5 years of a club's like kind of stature, and just it's tough, and every result matters. But bit on a sidetrack there, but yeah, Liam Manning happy. Hopefully, yeah, announcement in the coming days, and hopefully we see an improvement. And a push up the table, further up the table. But yeah.
Also, if he does fancy bringing Cameron Brannigan with him, I'd be happy with that.
Oh yeah, because we were you posted on your Instagram as well. Oxford are our feeder club. We've gotten so many, but Mark Sykes, Rob Atkinson. I didn't actually know Rob Dickey.
He played for Oxford
from there as well. Yeah, he played for Oxford, and obviously now Liam Manning. So thank you, Oxford. We take from Oxford, and then we'll give some of our other players to Bournemouth. That's kind of
literally it. And then Bournemouth sell to AC Milan, etc.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did see that. Lloyd Kelly, and we could get a little bit of money on that, which will not go back into the squad.
No, because he's going on a free apparently. Yeah, we're not going to get any. Nice. No sell-on value because thank you Bournemouth for that.
Like we were going to invest it anyway. I feel like it wasn't going to go back in the squad.
They already screw us over by taking our best players and then don't even give us the money they get for selling them.
Do we have a sell-on clause on Antoine or Alex Scott?
I fucking hope so.
On Alex Scott, I hope so because
I bloody hope so. My God, apparently he did his ACL, which is not great. Against Man City.
Yeah, Bournemouth.
We're sidetracking.
Yeah, we are sidetracking.
We're sidetracking. Alex Scott, Antoine Semenyo, Lloyd Kelly are not here. Liam Manning might be here though, hopefully. But yeah, I think this would be a good appointment. Again, as I said, maybe not in the short term right now, but definitely in the longer term picture. He's going to get us playing some good football. I think he's going to get the respect of the fans, or get the fans on side. No matter what they say now, they'll be like, "Oh, it's a League One appointment. Oh, he was sacked." MK Dons. As soon as that good football starts coming into play, they're going to get him. They're going to be won over by Manning very quickly. So I think this is a very, very good appointment. I fully backing Manning, and I genuinely hope this works out because I think this is the best shot we've probably had in years and the best squad we've had in years. And I'm not saying best squad as in like quality. Quality is definitely there, but it's well rounded. We've got so many versatile players. We've got some young players. We've got players who are ready to kick on. We've got what I mean by that is like Conway, Bell, Mehmeti, Gardner Hickman, Tanner. All these players are young. They're ready to, become one of possibly the best players in their league. So I think we've got a really good manager to do that, and his age as well, 38. So he knows, what's going to get. Hopefully, you can get the best out of him. And I'm hoping this is a kind of similar Kieran McKenna situation where we storm up the championship, and just
but
piss the league. Hopefully, but I'll take top 10. I'll take a top 10 finish right now, and then finish hopefully next season in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it would kind of set a trend if we now go on in the next couple of years into the top 6, because similar to what Pearson, don't want to go back to, but what he did with Leicester and then how they went on there, like the credit doesn't always go to him, but he created a big foundation. And well, we've already had our thank you message in the last podcast to him, but yeah, he settled. He's done a good job, but now we can go the further step, next step, and hopefully we can do that. But yeah, that probably about wraps up on the manager.